Hello, my name is Morgan, and this is my entry for the Slappy First 10th anniversary. For this video, I wanted to kind of explain what Jessica Darling means to me. Okay, so, here's my dog. This is Winnie. Hi, Winnie. Okay, so I still remember the day that I picked up Slappy First. It was in the bathroom, and my sister bought the book, and she put it in there, you know, in the magazine holders. And she just left it there, so I was in the bathroom one day, and I was like, oh, I'll just pick up this book, it looks pretty good. So I started reading, I could not put it down. My sister ended up getting mad at me because I stole her book. But, anyway, I loved it from the first book, the first page on, so I couldn't stop reading it, and as you can see, I have the lovely series right behind me. Well, parts of them. There you go. Also, the book, Slappy First, actually inspired me to start my own journal. And, even though I started it, it didn't last too long. But here is my journal. Okay, so I actually wrote a few things about Slappy First in here. Okay, right here. On the bottom of the page. This was started in January of 2009, and I wrote this entry on the 24th. This journal was influenced by the book, Slappy First. It's truly amazing about a girl that falls in love with a drug. I always imagine myself now with Marcus Flutie, the drug, but I truly don't want a boy in my life. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, and then I kind of continued to write, but I skipped a couple weeks, and, but then one week I went camping with my family over the summer in August, and I wrote this entry on August 31st. You can see right there. I was reading the books. I took them all camping. I wrapped them in like plastic bags so they wouldn't get wet when we were in the canoe. And I apparently wrote about each of the books. So, book 1, Slappy First. This is my favorite of all the 5 books. That's usually how it is. First books in series are always the best. But anyway, I love this book, and since it starts off with her being a sophomore and me going into my sophomore year of high school, helps us relate in a lot of ways. I like how she's a virgin because it makes me feel better. Not that I want to be an unvirgin, but still. And Marcus Flutie is so hot. Book 2, Second Helpings. You know what? I think maybe this is my favorite one. Or maybe both of them are. But this one has my ultimate favorite verse in it of all times. Here's the line. Small world, isn't it? He asked. Yes, but I still wouldn't want to paint it. Okay, so maybe those aren't the exact words, but it still means the same thing. I love it. This quote talks about how the world is small, but also big in the meaning that you wouldn't want to paint it. So true, so true. I hope someday I will get to use this line. I still haven't to this day used that line, though. Book 3, Charmed Thirds. Blah, I hate college books, and this one happens to be in Jessica Darling's college times. Even after reading this book, I still hate college books. I also hate, in this book, that Jessica cheats on Marcus. Why, that blah-de-blah, blah, blah. I don't swear, but at times like these, I wish I did. So yeah, that was probably it. That was my sophomore year. I read all that. It shortly ended right after that, so most of my pages are all the way blank. But anyway, Jessica is such a great character. I relate to her. Because while I was reading the books, I was kind of going in my years of high school. And this coming year, I am going to start my first year in college. And I don't hate college books anymore, so if you were wondering that. But I'm starting my college year, and she ultimately helped me decide that where I wanted to go to college, which is in New York, where she went. So I think she influenced me a lot, and I hope I can survive like Jessica did. But yeah, I'll always have her in my heart, and I'll always look back at the books as, just something that has always helped me through high school, because high school is a very tough time. Winnie, what are you doing? Okay, so, I also made some shirts from Cafe Press. I'm wearing one of them. It says Slappy First by Megan McCafferty 10th anniversary with a heart. And then on the back it says one of my favorite quotes of all times. One second. I'll read that to you after I take it off, but here is another one that I made. It says, my thoughts create my world. And on the back it says, Sloppy First by Megan McCafferty. Okay, wait 1 second. Okay, I'm back and I changed my shirt. I'm wearing my Thoughts Create My World one, but here is the other one that I was just talking about. Winnie, stop. Sorry, my dog. It says, you can only be in a bad mood for so long before you have to face up to the fact that it isn't a bad mood at all. It's just your sucky personality. Probably my all-time favorite quote, except the painting the world one, but I also made I designed both of these shirts, and I made little stickers. It's okay, Charlotte. That's my guinea pig. She's kind of making some noise. I made these stickers. It says, Sloppy First by Megan McCafferty, 10th anniversary. And it says, totally guilt-free guidelines for keeping in touch. 1, snail mail once a month. 2, call once a week. 3, email/IM once a day. I love. It's one of the first lines in the book. So I made 3 stickers, and I'm excited. I'll get to use them. But that is not all I made from this cafe press, let me tell you. I got this big box. Oh, sorry, Win. You okay? And this is probably my favorite thing out of all this stuff that I made, but I made a Sloppy First blanket. It's very nice and warm. My dog loves it. It says Sloppy. It has all the series on it. Sloppy First, Second Helpings, Charmed Thirds, Fourth Comings, and Perfect Fifths. And so that's, I don't know if you can see. And then on the back, it has another one of my favorite quotes. I'll read it to you. It says, she mailed me a Merry Christmas, I'm breaking up with you letter. Up with you card. It says, she mailed me a Christmas, I'm breaking up with you card. I'll read it to you. He said, he cleared his throat. Dear Marcus, Merry Christmas, I'm breaking up with you. Mia. So it just makes me laugh every time I read it, but, and then it says Sloppy First and Megan McCafferty on the bottom, the little flower. I love this blanket. It is so comfortable, and I'm so glad I got it. So that's pretty much my entry for the 10th anniversary. I also took my old Polly Pocket dolls that I used to have when I was little, and I took pictures of them to make a video kind of Sloppy First, kind of like a movie trailer. So I'll show you that as well. But do I like Jessica Darling? Yeah, I would say that. I would also say that I look up to her in many ways, and she's been my kind of like my superstar. She knows she's gone through it all, through embarrassing moments to downright humiliating moments, and it makes me feel a little better about my high school experience. So it was very fun to read the series, and I just want to thank you, Megan McCafferty, for being such an amazing author, and happy 10th anniversary to Sloppy First. Bye!